Hello, BA family. I'm excited to see you soon at our next live meeting. Now, as you know, our last live meeting that we did in Q1 of this year had a number of evolutions, and all of those evolutions were based on your feedback that we got over the years. So I wanted to make this video to bring you up to date on some of the new evolutions that you'll see at the next meeting, once again, based on your requests and your feedback. The first and biggest thing you need to know is the meeting is now going to a 3-session day format. Now, what does that mean? Well, the meeting is still Monday through Friday, but Monday will be a cocktail reception in the evening, and Mike Calhoun and I kind of giving you the lay of the land and how the meeting will proceed over the following 3 days. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, those are our high compression days. And from early morning until late evening on those days, we're going to be giving you tons of content, tons of relationship opportunity, tons of opportunity to connect in new ways that you've never had before. Then on Friday will be hallmarked by a breakfast in the morning that we'll do for our members, and then lots of members are choosing to go golfing. I think we have a member who's renting a yacht. Some members are getting Airbnbs just to be able to hang out. So Friday will release you to spend social time together and really capitalize on the relationships you've made throughout the week. Now, with that in mind, of course, it reduces the amount of time that we have for hot seats, for new member interviews, for member highlights, for leadership roles. We only have a certain amount of those. So not everybody will get a chance to do a leadership role or get stage time. But the important thing is that the event itself is being formatted in such a way that the experience overall will be absolutely immersive. And whether you actually get up on stage or are in a leadership role, you will have an enormous opportunity to connect with other people, to let your voice be heard, to bring value to each other. And that is what we are all about at Board of Advisors. A heart of contribution is what defines our membership. One of the things you asked for last time was more time to experience speed networking. It's a really cool, fast-moving experience where you get to meet lots of people in a really short period of time. Now, we're going to be extending the amount of time you have for that so that instead of talking to each person for 60 seconds, you will now get 2 minutes to talk to each person. We're actually doubling the amount of time you have for that. Also, time in synergy spheres. Now, for those of you that don't know what a synergy sphere is, it is a small breakout group that's based upon a certain topic, and there is a leader for that group that is selected based on their expertise and their ability to facilitate a conversation around that topic. Those synergy spheres last time ended up being about 45 minutes long. We've extended them by almost 30 minutes. So you'll have more time in those small groups to deepen relationships, to really get to the core of your needs, to be able to ask for advice, or just experience a great conversation from everyone around you that helps to educate you and make you a more knowledgeable and well-informed business owner. In order to accommodate our new 3-session day strategy, we are implementing a 15-minute time limit for hot seats. Now, hot seats, we will set the clock for 12 minutes. And that way we have just a little bit of a buffer in case, somebody has an extra question or something like that. But overall, 15 minutes per person on hot seats with a 12-minute timer. We will be doing member highlights. Member highlights are 10-minute speaking opportunities that do not include slides. That's one of the big differences between hot seats and member highlights. Hot seats, 15 minutes, and you have slides. Member highlights, 10 minutes, no slides. It's important to realize that with the implementation of our new compressed 3-session day strategy, which many of you have asked for over the years, that we now have a reduced opportunity for stage time or for leadership roles. There are only 23 hot seats for the entire week. There are only 10 member highlights. There are only 13 new member interviews. There are only 15 Synergy Sphere leader roles or 8 panelist opportunities. Because of that, we are carefully curating the people that we assign to those roles. With a membership of 125, when you RSVP, it will ask you which role you'd like to be considered for. But that does not necessarily mean that you will be guaranteed that role. It just means that we're going to be qualifying you based upon 4 criteria. Number 1, are you saying something that you've never said before at a BA meeting? Number 2, do you have something teachable and actionable that is valuable to the audience that you want to teach? Number 3, do you have a real need in your business, something that you need help with? And number 4, what topics has the entire membership reported On their RSVP forms, there's a little space there that says greatest challenge, and you fill in what your greatest challenge is. What common topics have people said are most important to them right now, and are you teaching something that can help resolve issues for the majority of the membership? Those are the 4 criteria we will be looking at, and then we will send award emails out to those people who are going to be included on the agenda. So if you do not receive a reward email, that means that this particular session you will not be on the agenda in a leadership or a speaking role. And of course, we are taking into consideration those who were featured on our last agenda to make sure that we are rotating through our membership, and on an annual basis, everyone's getting a chance to either participate in a leadership role or get some stage time in front of the audience to be able to engage, get your needs and wants taken care of, and move your business forward in a profound way that only BA has ever provided. The last big update I need to give you is the RSVP cutoff date. Now, one of the things that many people have asked us for over the years is to please release the agenda early. Let us know a week ahead of time who's going to be speaking when. That way, if you need to step out of the room to be part of a client phone call or a board meeting, you can actually plan those calls or that time away from the session room around the agenda. Well, in order to be able to provide that for you, we need to make sure that everyone who plans on being on the agenda has RSVP'd more than a week before the event. So our RSVP cutoff date is the 27th of April. I will be releasing the agenda the Monday after that on May the 1st. That will give you the agenda a full week before the event actually takes place in order to be able to make your plans. So, in short, if you RSVP after the 27th of April, you will likely forfeit your opportunity to be featured on the agenda in either a leadership position or a speaking role. Now, you can RSVP after the 27th, and we will still know that you're going to be at the meeting, and we'll make sure that you've got your chair and you've got your meals and everything is taken care of the way we always have for you. We're always going to take care of you, even if you RSVP right up to that last minute. But if you want to be considered for a slot on the agenda, then your RSVP must be received before the 27th. Once again, I can't encourage you enough. Please RSVP early. Go to rsvpba.com so that we have your registration in hand as soon as possible. I'm honored to be your host and facilitator at the upcoming BA event. I can't wait to see every single one of you in my business family. And if you need anything, reach out to CORY, that's Corey, at boardofadvisors.com, and I'll answer any questions you have or help you in any way that I am able. See you soon.